But yeah, no, that's not a hot take. It's the coldest of cold sandwiches. Shit is ridiculous.
Sandwiches.
The coldest of cold sandwiches.
You don't remember the kid, the little black kid talking about
why you just didn't need a hole? Why you just didn't need a cold?
Yeah, that shit was I don't know, funny meme. The kid was funny. But anyways, yeah, bro.
He burned the fucking house down trying to make a sandwich.
Why you just didn't
eat
need
the
cold?
shit cold? Why you just eat the shit cold?
Their little argument was hilarious, and they started fighting. Like, all right. Well, for our next topic, boys, when people do you a favor, should they be entitled to get a thank you from you? Like, what is it with these people who feel like, oh, you need to say thank you? Like, you open a door, say thank you. Like, nah, fuck out of here.
For the fans, I want to say,
Damn, for the fans.
this is inspired by the fact that Tony decided to take a nap before recording this, and he didn't wake up. And then Doey had to phone a friend that has since, what would you say, disowned you? Like, you're
she's
excommunicado.
Yeah,
This
she
person
says-
does not want you in their life anymore.
You sold
But
me
he
out.
phoned this person to wake up our CEO, the withdrawer himself, okay?
The cashier.
He brought it back.
Cashier, the check casher.
The check casher, the check writer, the CEO,
balancer.
the master, the balancer of the checkbook, to go and wake up this man to go and record. And Doey felt like he deserved a thank you. Tony has provided no thank yous.
None.
And then we decided to make this a topic. So there you go.
He has vocally said he will never thank him for that.
Yeah.
I would not. It's not a thank you. That's not worth a thank you. You made a phone call. Thank the person you called who woke me up. How
I
about
do
that?
thank
did.
her because I
I
would have been
did
pissed
thank
off
her.
at you. I think you should thank her
Yeah.
too. Because
Also,
I said
viewers.
thanks.
and I think you should thank them. But anyways, the thank yous, all right? I think people be tripping. I think you should thank people more often. When people do things, you know?
What a switch.
I think, what switch? No such switch.
You off camera, you was like, people who open the door don't need a fucking thank you. They expect it. Now you're saying we need to thank
but
people
do
more.
you want to allow me to finish talking?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Because I was going to go into the people that hold the doors when I'm at the bottom of the staircase go fuck themselves.
Wow.
But I think we could say more thank yous to each other. I think thank yous are gonna make the world go round. You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
We need to establish a range. We need to establish a range of how far away from the door you should hold the damn door for people. This should be taught in like kindergarten through like 6th grade. Like it needs to be ingrained in people. You get like 10 feet. 10 feet might even be pushing it. It might be more like 7 feet.
I don't even know a number range wise. I'll say this: if anyone's on the staircase, do not hold the door. Doesn't matter how many steps they got. 2. Maybe if they got 1 step to go. If they got,
Their foot's
if they're on the
about to
last
touch the
step,
ground.
If they're like going for the last step and you hold the door, that's fine. Anything more than that, and you're fucking up their flow. Like now, this person got to speed up for you. The holding the door is not that helpful. Just let it close.
It's a pressure.
I will open it. Unless the person has no arms, that would be helpful.
Or
Hold the
you're
door
holding
for
a
them.
bunch of packages or something, right? Like
Yeah.
the one time I would ever want someone to like hold the door open for me is on the subway. When you're entering the subway and you're about to miss
That don't
your
count.
subway, and you're like, "Hold the door! Hold the door!" And then you got that one nigga that fucks with you, and then like you hear the conductor, "Stop holding the door! Stop holding the door!" And then you got him, and it's like solidarity. You're like, "I fuck with you. You held the door for me."
Doey, your ability to understand what the hell the subway conductors are saying blows my goddamn mind. Because to me, it just sounds like, and then Doey's like, "Oh shit, this train's not going to the next stop anymore. We gotta switch trains."
Shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, those people are wild, man. They're like, there is an excessive amount of like, you just staring at somebody like because you're holding the door. Now it's just pressure. I gotta go fast, and then you want me to say thank you. I've seen videos of people who open doors And when they don't say thank you, they grab them, push them back through the door, shut the door, and they walk out. I'm like,
Whoa.
ain't nobody grabbing me to say thank you. You bugging. It's an ass whooping, right?
We'll be fist fighting for that thing.
Yeah, I don't want anyone putting their hands on me. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be grabbed.
Shit is wild.
I think the people who don't open hold the elevator when you're walking to it, pieces of shit. That happened to me on the cruise. I was walking into the elevator holding my daughter's hand, and these people were standing in the elevator like 3 pricks, and the doors just started shutting, and I'm walking to the elevator, and they're just like, then the door
wave?
closed, and as it, like once it got to a point, I was like, "You guys are dicks," and then it went.
What if the doors had opened right at that point? They were frantically pressing the door open, and it just wasn't responding.
No. I was looking at them not budge. They didn't move an inch. Yeah, if they were anywhere near the controls, I would have held my tongue. But nah. I was you guys are dicks. Like,
you know, my favorite thank you. It's the highway one. You're trying to get in. Someone hits the brakes a little bit to let you in. I like that. I like that thank you wave. I hate when I don't receive the thank you wave when I let people in. When I go out of my way to let people get into the highway, give me a thank you. Let me know you appreciate me.
I never wave. I hit you with the flashers.
The flashers are also appropriate.
Flashers are also appropriate. I almost got
you
hit by
saying
a
someone
car the
lets
other
you
night.
in for what flashers?
Your hazards.
The
Yeah,
hazards.
yeah, it's a
You
hazard.
blink them 2 times, and that's like thank you.
I'm glad.
I was going
I'm
to talk
glad
about that
you
in
got that.
Japan. In Japan, that's how they say thank you when they drive. It's everybody does
It's
it.
universal.
It's I don't think it's universal. Nobody in America does it. They'll hit the hazards. It'll hit. They got this shit down to a science. The 2 blinks, then they stop the hazards immediately. Everybody does it. You see it all over while people are driving nonstop.
I like that. I appreciate that.
I like that too.
Thing.
It is not fucking universal.
It is.
Tony.
It's not universal.
It is.
I
Everyone
don't think
does
that's
it.
anywhere.
No one has
adopted
ever
in
done
New-
the double blinker to you because you're a piece of shit driver.
You know
don't let
the-
anybody in.
You know the other best thing you can do on the road, but it's the most thankless thing because no one has any way to thank you for doing this. Giving that little flash when you're coming down. There's a speed trap. You're letting people know on the other side of the road there's a
Yeah.
speed trap up ahead.
Big facts. Those are the big heroes.
Yo, the biggest heroes. Yeah. The
I
people
don't ever
who
flash
have
my lights at nobody.
You're a piece of shit.
There was a little trend.
That's why they left you on the elevator, nigga, because you're a piece of shit. They felt the energy.
So you're saying while I was driving in Florida and I didn't flash my lights, the revenge that those people got were when I was in the Bahamas and didn't hold the elevator. That's okay.
It was a long play.
It was a long play. There was a time in Palm Beach, right, where people would drive with their headlights off, and if you flash the lights at them, they'll just do a gang beating on people. It was like their way of finding the person that they're gonna get. They're like the target.
Is that real? That sounds like one of those urban legend kind of stories because they
I
said the same
also
thing
heard
here.
of that.
They said the same thing here in Austin. They were like, "Watch out for people driving at night with their lights off. You flash your lights to let them know, they'll pull up on you."
Yeah. I've also heard of that.
I've heard some tales. All right, so I was like, I'm not flashing my lights at nobody.
Nah, I appreciate the speed trap heads up. I don't speed that often, but sometimes I'm in a hurry. You know.
There's also negative flash, which is a positive though.
Oh yeah, the person that's like tailgating you and like flashing the lights at you and all that. Yeah.
The slow motherfuckers in the HOV lane going 60 at 7 o'clock in the morning. You are a piece of shit. Get the fuck out of that lane and move the fuck over.
You know, it's not a speed lane.
It ain't no fucking bro. Everybody knows the HOV is a 75
It's a
and plus.
carpooling lane. It's a carpooling lane.
It's a 75 or plus carpool lane. It's not a 65 mile per hour lane.
Who's riding your car at 7 o'clock in the morning? that
No,
you're using the HOV lane?
I'm riding their ass.
Tony is illegally driving in the carpool lane when he's driving by himself. He's complaining
No, he's
about
not.
carpoolers.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
From 6 to 7, you're good. From 7 to 9, you can't be in that shit. From 4 to fucking 6, you can't be in that shit. I
He
know
makes
my
sure
times.
he's on the road.
You get in
when
the
he
HOV
can do-
lane every single time, no matter the hour, regardless of the people in
No, I
your car.
don't. Because you get a
think
ticket.
you do.
I've gotten 2 tickets already. I ain't getting no more. I ain't getting no more. I learned my lesson after the second time. I ain't getting no more, bro. That shit's ridiculous. $160 ticket for nothing. Fuck the cops that gave me the ticket.
So, Doy, what's your opinion on thank yous? Should we thank people more, or
I think I have the hottest take. Does anybody have anything else to say on this topic?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I have a really hot take. I don't know. I work in hospitality, and I've been taught a certain way to behave towards people, and I think overall it's the best way to behave towards people. I think when you maneuver about the world, you know, not like you want anything from anyone, but being kind in very small ways goes a long way. Whether it be you want to be forgettable, like it's harder to remember the kind people. I remember all the assholes. I don't remember no kind people. So if you want to be a faint memory in my mind, just be kind to me and you'll be like every other person on this earth. You want me to really remember who you are? Just be a piece of shit to me. And I'm like, oh, this is that fucking ass. This is that fucking guy. So
where's the hot take?
I just think I think we should all be kind to each other. I think it does not hurt to say thank you.
That is not a hot take. I end so many of our video descriptions with telling people to be kinder to each other.
Okay, so maybe it's not a hot take.
This is the coldest take.
Yeah, it's the coldest take, I guess.
Unlike Doughboy, we appreciate all the nice gestures, like hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube page, following us on Facebook. We're going to remember you. The number 4 people that came in after 300, we remember you forever.
Yeah. Like you, Sega Octopus. I saw you join recently. I saw you had a channel. You got some good drawings on your channel.
Yeah. I like drawings.
I like drawings. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's not a hot take. It's the coldest of cold sandwiches. Shit is ridiculous.
Sandwiches.
The coldest of cold
You
sandwiches.
don't remember the kid, the little black kid talking about
why you just didn't need a hole?
Yeah,
why you just didn't need a cold?
Yeah, that shit was, I don't know, funny meme. The kid was funny. But anyways, yeah, bro.
He burned the fucking house down trying to make a sandwich.
Why you just didn't
eat
need
the shit cold? Why you just eat the shit cold?
Their little argument was hilarious, and they started fighting. Like,
I like a toasted sandwich. It's a completely different level.
Yo, but sometimes I like a good cold sandwich. It hits different.
It does for certain things.
Yo, that mayo in a cold sandwich just be hitting different. It just hit different.
You know what's
also,
another thing
sometimes you toast the bread and it destroys the roof of your mouth. I got a sensitive mouth.
What I hate is the people that make your food. They expect for you to say thank you or something too. Like when they fuck up your food.
Nice for you to do that.
Hold on. No, especially when they're fucking up and they got like some of these public sandwich people. They be having the worst attitude. They got the stink face. And you be like, oh yeah, can I get this? Or can you not use this much mayo, less mayo? They'll make faces. I can't say thank you to that. That's ridiculous.
I think there's ways to circumvent that, especially with the people that you're making your food. First of all, saying hello, hi, how are you?
Yeah, that's
are you
good
having
starters.
a good day? It's like very
That's too
good way
much.
to start out. No,
That's too much.
absolutely.
I'm with Doey on this one. I'm not going. How are you? Do you have a 401k? Do you? How are your children? Did you pick any Christmas presents
Maybe
for your
not all that.
grandchildren?
But listen, I get to know the person that's, maybe not on like a Chase level. Hey Chase, how you doing, Chase?
Yo, Tony knew Chase
What a
more than anybody
deflection.
on
What a
planet Earth.
deflection.
But I would say I get to know the people that make my food enough that I know them on like a first name basis. Like, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. And I just get to know the people that I eat around.
I appreciate waitstaff. I say thank you to waitstaff. I try to be polite to waitstaff. I don't need to know the people at Subway or Schlotsky's or whatever that are making my sandwich. I don't want to know their first name. I don't. First off, I don't eat out that often. Like you're in a different environment, right? You're in New York. It's way different than my experience day to day in like Austin or something. So I'm not interacting with people at the same spot that often where I know them, except maybe the bar. And I don't even go to the bar that often.
Now you should absolutely. I honestly, I think Tony, you're probably coming into the situation rude, and maybe you don't realize it because Well, body language, your ugly face, different things like that, it goes a long way in making an interaction worse.
He's walking up with like the phone going. He's got a FaceTime going with someone.
Yeah, let me order this sandwich real quick. No, not that bread, not that bread. And then people are like, I don't like this energy.
I'm about
and
as
then,
happy as I can be ordering a
yeah,
public.
I've seen you on FaceTime ordering a sandwich.
I'll be like, hey, how you doing?
Like this.
Boom.
With the phone in hand.
He's ordering 10 sandwiches at once.
I even have conversations
that
with
pisses
people.
me off. That pisses me off. Anyways, I think because I don't run into these situations where like wait staff and things like that. I've never in my life really had a rude situation like that
It's
with
just
someone
certain,
making me a sandwich or anything like that.
It's certain people.
I always
in
walk
certain
up to people.
places.
I say please. I say thank you every step of the way. I'm like, yeah, let me get thank you. Yeah, please. You know, I think I'm pretty polite with people that are serving me and things like that.
I've witnessed this firsthand, my G. When we go to Publix and someone's making their sandwich, they got attitude. You look at me, be like, you'll say some shit in Spanish and be like, yo, she's fucking tight. I don't like
never when sorry. There are people that look like they're in a bad mood when they're at work. That's a very different thing than I asked for a thing and they got upset or they made a face about what I just don't experience that. I've been in line watching someone at Publix make a sandwich and they just look pissed. And I'm like, I'd turn to you, I'd be like, boy, no, this sandwich is about to be whack. Like, this shit is not made with love, yo. But how do you, okay, I wanna shift this a little bit. How do you guys feel about when someone insists on doing you a favor and then kind of wants to hold that favor over you a little bit?
Oh, you're talking like you need a ride to the airport or something. And you're like, yeah, I'm just going to Uber down there because it's at a weird, inconvenient time.
No. Let me take you.
No, it's good, man. I've just got an Uber.
I got you. I'm going to get up. I'm going to be up in the morning. I got to go to work anyways. And then next thing you know, they're hitting you with the, yo, I got late to work because I was, for Mateo. And you're like, whoa, I told you I didn't need this.
I just had one click to go and that
people.
Uber was going to be right there.
Fuck those people. I don't like that energy.
I feel like I've dealt with that a lot with Doughboy and these motherfucking shirts. Every time I order shirts when I go to New York, it be like, yo, he does me the favor, but yo, here's the address. You do it. Like, never mind, my nigga, because I'm doing things I can't do it. You live right there. I'm ordering you 20 fucking shirts because I don't want you to bother me ever again. It's like Diablo. All I need is 4 or 5 shirts. And this is like, I'm doing you the favor here. I'll be like, damn.
Yeah, I think the difference there, I would say, A, Doey is a dick in those situations. But B, you are asking him for a favor. This is different from the guy who's insisting on doing a favor for you. You got the roles for it.
He told me he'll go and get it. Like he'll take me
you
there.
Are like,
this
yo,
is
I
what
want
he
shirts.
Says.
You are saying you want. I don't think you understand.
I know. I understand.
You want T-shirts. You want Doey to get you T-shirts, right?
I gave up on the shirts.
He won't even answer a question.
Up. He got 20 shirts
because
you
forced me 20.
Up.
You forced it. I still got them in pieces here. I didn't want 20 fucking shirts.
So what? Now you never have to ask me for shirts.
See what I'm saying? This is what I get.
That's it. I don't have a shirt problem. You don't have a shirt problem, and I don't have a shirt problem.
He got you a lifetime supply of shirts, 20 shirts.
Shit is ridiculous. Shit cost me $200.
Yeah.
That's
you want your shirts. You want your shirts, okay?
They're $10 shirts.
$10 shirts.
No, they're a little bit. He'll hit me with a.
Man, I missed the
price.
$5 bodega shirt back.
I did not hit you with over the head.
Cotton net Supremes for $5. Black tea at the store, $10.
Inflation, my nigga. It's 2022. What do you want?
Yeah. Cotton's crazy right now.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people out there fucking grabbing it anymore. They got these machines and it costs money for the machines for fuel.
Look how black this shirt is, though.
Oh, this is crazy.
So great.
I'm not gonna get into it.
It's not distressed.
Your hat is, bitch. Anyways, yeah, nah, that shit is people with the forcing, like, oh, I'll give you the ride. Like, nah, I'm good. I'll give you the ride. Then, yeah, it's a bit disrespectful and kind of whack on that person.
I hate it.
I don't want none of that. But
I personally don't like looking for other people to do or help me. I usually like getting all my stuff done on my own. But for the most part, if I need like a ride to the airport, if I'm visiting someone, would be nice. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I try to have all my bases covered.
well, if you followed us through this episode this long in the game, we appreciate you. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're on all social media, all audio platforms. And as always, people, go one up yourself and say thank you.
Thank you.
Dolphins probably dream. They probably dream.
And what was your
Insects
question, dude?
definitely had
Yeah, the
diarrhea.
diarrhea. That was funny. Thank you guys. Love y'all.
Peace.